Well, when it comes to protecting yourself and your vehicle, you might think that as long as you've got your insurance that you're well covered. That actually isn't the case. Chris McCall with Baggett McCall is joining us with some important information that you may need to know. And you're one of the McCalls in Baggett McCall.
I am. I've got a dad, Bob McCall, and a sister, Erin McCall Alley. So.
All right. Everyone's got some good advice for us. And we were actually just talking about this morning in one of our meetings, that it seems like maybe it's the time of year, maybe it's the increase in traffic, but it seems like there's been a lot of fender benders lately of people working here at the station. Do you see that a lot?
Yeah, we've had a lot of people that have come into the office. I just think with the increase in population of Lake Charles, that just comes with it. So.
All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about uninsured motorist coverage. And I think a lot of us are not exactly sure what that means and what it does. What is it?
Okay. Well, sometimes you hear the term coverage, and what that means, if you're in an accident and the other person doesn't have insurance or doesn't have enough insurance, then your own policy will kick in and take care of it. And unfortunately, that happens all the time. But you're not mandated to carry it, so a lot of people don't learn about it. Before I went to law school, I didn't know anything about it and didn't carry it. Now I would definitely never not have it.
All right, so what happens if someone who is uninsured hits you and your insurance has to cover it? Do your rates go up then too? Is that what people worry about?
They're not supposed to, and that's the only reason you purchase it, is for situations like that. I think the last study I saw was maybe 12 to 13% of drivers in Louisiana don't have insurance. So we have it all the time. People come in, they get in an accident, they've got ambulance, medical bills, and really, unless you have this coverage, you're out of luck. I mean, it's not a comfortable conversation to have with someone, so I'm always telling them to get it. It won't help for that instance, but it's really the only way to protect your family, because, and not only that, if they don't have enough insurance, and as everybody knows, it goes to the doctor, ER bills, everything, therapy adds up, and it doesn't take long. In Louisiana, the minimum's only $15,000, so it doesn't take long to have an injury that exceeds that. And if you don't have uninsured coverage, then you're really out of luck on that as well.
So how does it work when you get that uninsured motorist coverage? If you happen to have an accident and the other person is not covered, because you'll determine that pretty quickly, then what's the next step? Okay,
well, the key is giving the insurance company a proof of loss. And the difference is it's different than the person that hits you. And a lot of people don't understand, if you're not at fault in an accident, you think, well, they're going to take care of my medical bills and all of this. But they're really not obligated to do that until a judge or jury says that they owe it. And so that doesn't help you when you've got a mortgage to pay and car note and all of that. So things are accruing. If you have coverage, you can send them a proof of loss. And once they get that, it's 30 days from then that they've got to tender a fair amount. And so it's really the only way to protect yourself if something like that happens. And the reason is it's your own insurance, so they have different obligations. They've got to take care of the claim. And so the key is sending proof that underinsured and all of that.
Okay, well, you better check your own insurance. Make sure you have that uninsured motorist on yours. And if not, call your insurance agents and find out how you can do that. Thanks for coming in today.
Okay, thank you very much.
Good advice.